Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be covering Warframes I think you should probably own. And as a result, these are the best Warframes in my opinion in the game currently at the moment. Let's get into it, shall we? You can see though, I haven't mastered all of them or played all of them, so that's up to you what you think about that. But I played the vast majority of them, and honestly, I can tell you certain ones are slightly better than others. So let's get straight into it. Please note this isn't in order. These are literally just the ones that come off the top of my head. So number one is going to be Mrow. There is no reason not to have this Warframe. Like, at all. Early game content, she can basically just kill everything. It's not a problem. She just sets it on fire. You can build her around CC. You can build her around doing obscene amounts of damage, especially early game. Or you can build her around just doing CC. Late game, she becomes more about CC. But she's very, very strong in that regard. She has the ability to set stuff on fire, which is CC. And then she has the ability to basically CC stuff with her World on Fire augment. And I think her Excalibur as well. Overall, a Warframe, honestly, I'd recommend. She's not one that I've put much time into so far, but I have seen the potential on her, and honestly, I probably will put some form into her, like properly, and try and mid-max her, because she's really, really fun, honestly. And at the moment, I'm mainly playing low-level content to get fishes and stuff, so she's very, very good for that. Alright, the next one on the list is going to be Excalibur. Honestly, incredibly high DPS from Exalted Blade. You can build him around Radio Blind. You can also somewhat build him around Radio Javelin too. He has decent CC on both of those abilities. He has fantastic stats as well. And you can basically build him as a pseudo tank, pseudo CC tank, or you can build him as a high DPS frame. Doesn't really matter, Excalibur can do it all, honestly. You can do all of that. You can build him more focused on one way, less focused on the other way. But he's very, very good. Like, honestly, there's nothing, like, wrong with him. He is probably one of the best Warframes in the entire game, and he is a starter frame. And he has incredible DPS on Exalted Blade. And it is the best Exalted ability in the entire game, by far. Like, there is no way around it. The next one is going to be Frost. Frost is very similar to Excalibur. You can build him damagey, but I wouldn't recommend it. Frost's main claim to fame is going to be he has so much CC in his kit. You can freeze stuff, you can put the ice wave down to slow stuff, you can put the snow globe down, and you just defend stuff, and it's like, no, you do not touch this. This is mine. You don't touch it. You can also build him around Avalanche too, and that has armor reduction as well as having. It's one of the best CCing abilities in the entire game. Like, it's up there with like radio disarm from Loki. Honestly, it stuns locks people, it freezes stuff, it keeps people in place, it strips away armor. It does all of these things, and it does decent damage. Frost, build him tanky. You can build him as pseudo tank. You can build him mainly around CC. Very much like Excalibur, honestly. A bit more defensive in my opinion, but you can do it. Like, it's not a problem. The next one up on the list is going to be Loki. Oh dear, where to start with Loki? Well, first of all, you have the decoy, which can be used as CC. Fantastic. You have invisibility, which means you can basically just run past stuff and not have any problems at all. You then have switch teleport, which means you can teleport to your decoy. You can also as well just teleport across the map and switch teleports for people, and it's very, very good in that regard to speedrun. You can then use radial disarm, which is one of the best abilities in the entire game, to just turn stuff into melee focused enemies and just run past them all, and then your teammates don't die because they just got hit by a bombard rocket because the bombard can't fire his rocket anymore, and there's that. Like, there's no way around it. He is one of the best frames in the entire game, and you can do some really interesting stuff with him. Next up, we're going to have Necros. Necros is basically a farm frame that can be turned into CC, as well as having... Okay. Necros' main claim to fame that most people are going to build him around is Desecrate, but you can do so much more than that. You can build him as a pseudo tank with the right mods. You can build him around Soul Punch, which means you can revive teammates. You can also build him around Terrified too, which isn't the best form of CC in the entire game, but it's instant, which is very, very good for it. So you can knock stuff down with Soul Punch. You can revive teammates with Soul Punch. You can CC stuff very, very quickly, which allows you to then get teammates up very, very quickly. You can then use Shadows of the Dead to basically face tank stuff for you, which means then you can do other things. So Necros is very, very strong, very, very good. He's a frame that I would recommend everyone have because he just helps farming and stuff so helpful. Like, there's no way around it. The next one on the list for anyone who's curious is going to be Nova. Nova, as you can see, I only have the Nova Prime because she was the first version that I got. I didn't actually get the original Nova. I probably should do for the Mastery rank, if I'm honest with you, but moving off topic. Alright, so Nova's first ability, No Star, is just garbage. Yeah. Antimatter Drop, though, has insane damage on it. It's got incredible damage, there's no way around it. It's one of the highest damaging abilities in the game. Wormhole can be used to basically speedrun stuff. You can basically teleport to another location, which is very, very good. Molecular Prime can be used as speed, or it can be used as slow, which is fantastic CC. It allows you to do more damage. All in all, Nova is amazing because she's flexible. You can build her around CC, you can build her around damage, and she's a caster frame. She's a bit squishy, but if you can get around that, she's very good. And if you can use her abilities properly, she's very, very good. She's one of the frames I'd recommend with Frost as a defense frame. She can lock down an entire interception mission without trouble. The same with Frost, really. Like, there's no real contention there. And next up, we then have Rhino. Rhino can basically face tank stuff with Iron Skin. Rhino Charge is actually pretty good. Roar gives you more damage. Rhino Stomp is amazing CC. You can build him around being a full-on tank, which just tanks stuff in the face, or you can build him around augmenting people's damage and CC, and he works for both of those, and he's very, very good. Like, there's no... Yeah, he also has decent stats too, again, like Excalibur and Frost. He is an early frame, but one of the best frames in the game, like Excalibur and Frost. Excalibur is sort of later, but still, they're very, very good. Like, there's nothing wrong with either of those. The next one on the list, in my opinion, would be Trinity. What can I say about Trinity? Trinity is more of a supporty frame compared to everything else so far. She's very, very single target focused when it comes to her CC, but she has amazing CC in the fact she can stun lock stuff to death, and she can basically just stun lock stuff. Her Well of Life is healing. Energy Vampire is energy. Link basically means she can stay alive, and Blessing means she can basically stay alive longer, and she can basically heal her teammates. Yeah, like, she has the healer, focus, support frame down. She has okay CC, but it's not the best ever. If it was group CC, she would be one of the best frames in the entire game, probably, and borderline broken, probably. But she doesn't. She's more focused around the team, but you can build high duration or low efficiency, the other frames, and honestly, Trinity just keep you topped up, and you can just do more damage, and there you go. So, that's my frames that I think are the best in the entire game so far. There is one more frame that I'm going to add, and that's going to be Volt. Volt, claim to fame is going to be extreme speed, so you can speed run the best of it. Nova can just barely catch up with him, honestly. But Volt also has incredible CC. He has the ability to protect teammates again with the shield. So a bit like Frost, although not as good as Frost, honestly. His discharge is amazing CC, and he can speedrun and do CC. He's a caster frame that does decent damage as well. Not the best damage in the world, but it's pretty good, honestly. And all of this adds up to being a very, very good frame. Yeah. So, those are the frames that I feel are the best in the entire game that you should probably own. The other frames are basically side grades to them, in my opinion, and they each have different benefits and negatives to them. And certain frames, honestly, are just not that good compared to each other. I'm going to put an honorable mention on to Nitus, because Nitus, in my opinion, can give Frost and Excalibur a run for their money. Honestly, he is one of the best frames, without doubt. Once you have those other frames go for Nitus, and you won't be, you're not going to be disappointed. Nitus has incredible good scaling, he has good CC, he has great tanking potential, and he has insane damage, and he has healing. There you go, it's just a bonus. So, thank you for watching, see you again next time. These are all the frames that I feel are the best in the entire game currently at the moment, and you should probably own, honestly. Thank you for watching, see you again next time, and look forward to another video soon, I guess, when I have another idea. Bye.